Virgo placements, let's do you a reading. Virgo sun, moon, rising. Let's see what we have for you. If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. Okay. Let's see, Virgo. What the fuck was that? Your cards are flying out. There's a strong energy here. A little bit aggressive even. You know, I feel like you have someone here that is trying to convince you that they are telling the truth. And you could be not believing them. Or they could come across as someone that is lying. But they are actually not lying. I feel like they're trying hard to convince you that they're telling the truth or that they are being truthful. This person is kind of losing it. This reminds me of, you know, when you have a misunderstanding with someone and the person tries so hard to convince you. It's like, I'm telling the truth, you know, this is proof, I can prove it. Like there is frustration here. And the fact that you don't believe them or you are suspicious of them is driving them even more frustrated. You know when you kind of dismiss someone or don't pay attention to what they're saying or don't believe them. You know when people try to explain themselves and they write paragraphs or they talk for hours trying to convince you. This is what I'm getting. I feel like this is a person that could be even over explaining themselves because they can sense you don't believe them or maybe you told them you don't believe them. If this is in regard to romance, this person could be trying to convince you that they are in love with you, that they mean well, that they want this, that you are the one. And for whatever reason, you could be giving them signs that you're not buying it or there's not enough proof for you to believe them. And this person is getting frustrated because it's like, what do I need to do? Because I'll do it. What do you want me to do? I'll do it. I do see, Virgo, that this person wants to spend the rest of their life with you. They're quite serious about you, but for some reason they feel ridiculed by you or you don't believe them. And they're trying their hardest to be patient with you and to explain themselves, but I do sense their frustration. You know, this is reminding me of people when they look like they're lying, but they're not. There are types of people that will look like they're lying to you, but they're not. How do I explain it? Like sometimes people appear as if they're being sneaky or as if they're being like calculating with you. But they're not, especially if you are someone, Virgo, that it reads into psychology or reads into body language, micro expressions. Those expressions can be misread. So if you are someone that is thinking, ooh, they blinked a lot when they said that, or ooh, they stuttered when they said that word, or they were fidgeting, and if you read into it, you could be misreading because there are other factors that affect someone's expressions. So not every person that blinks like that is a liar, or not every person that is stuttering is hiding something, or something like that. So there is something about you could be misread or concluded or assumed they are lying based on certain things that they did or the way they said it, the tone of voice. So there could be there could be factors here that made you believe that they're lying based on observation, I feel. I do see that this person could have given you, reasons to not believe them, because you assumed that they did that because of this. But their energy is not about lying. Their energy is like, I'm telling the truth. What do you want me to say? What am I supposed to do? Like, they are frustrated. They don't know what to do. So I want to say, reflect on how you concluded or assumed that this person is lying, because energetically they're not showing up as someone that is lying. It is the impression that they gave you. And impressions can be misread, right? Don't judge a book by its cover kind of thing. Expressions can be misread, okay? So I do see that this person is quite serious about you and they want to invest in you. This is the second time the Ace of Cups came out for you. They are, in fact, in love with you. And you know, I feel like this person cannot even imagine their life without you. They don't want to imagine their life without you. Maybe this is why they're trying hard. Because they can sense that you're not really in. As in, like, you're not fully in this connection. It's almost like you have one foot out. And they don't want that, because they do want to be with you. And I'm seeing long term. We have the Ten of Pentacles as well here, indicating longevity. And they're going to try their best, their hardest, to convince you that that's what they want, that you are the one for them. They're not messing around. Now, here's the thing. When someone reaches frustration, they could act out, and you could be seeing that as evidence that you are right. Because there is this thing that people say, it's like, ooh, if you get angry, it means that I have caught you. Not necessarily. Some people get angry because they feel misunderstood. So you have to be open-minded when reading people, when observing people. Especially because you're a Virgo. You could be a Virgo that is, you know, like the stereotype, analytical, you know, focuses on expressions, observation, and sometimes you overthink things. If you are that type, you could be misreading this person based on things that you've known or read, or, you know, you've seen online. You have to keep an open mind, otherwise you could misjudge people. Because I see you misjudging this person. And because they're getting frustrated, I feel like there could be moments where this person acts out. It's like, you know, like they could get, the frustration could turn into anger, or their frustration could turn into an angry expression. It's like, oh, why can't you believe me? I don't deserve this. You know? And you're like, aha, so I was right, because why are you angry? If you weren't lying, why are you angry? You're angry because I caught you. If you are that type, you need to reconsider, because that's not what's happening here. You know, sometimes people get angry because they're misunderstood. Keep that in mind, okay? Anger is not always a bad reaction. Anger is basically the secondary emotion to a primary emotion. You need to figure out what the primary emotion is. The way I see it here, it's frustration. It's not being caught lying. There are people that will use anger to deflect or to redirect your attention, even though they're lying. There are occasions where that's true, but anger is not always like the second reaction to lying. It can be used for many emotions, many primary emotions. So you need to figure out which one it is for yourself, because the way I see it here, this person is frustrated. That's the way I see it. If you want to investigate yourself, try to understand why this person is angry, why this person is acting out or lashing out, because it's a secondary expression, okay? Let's see. You know, there's something about people if you have told this person you're lying, there is this concern about how they are expressing themselves. Meaning, sometimes, I mean, I experienced this myself, honestly. Like sometimes like when I'm talking to someone, and I'm someone that likes to observe and read people. So as I'm talking, I can sense that this person thinks I'm lying. I can sense that they are, like there's something about them that kind of goes, huh? As if like they thought they caught a lie or something like that. And it's almost like I start to observe myself, and I feel like, oh shit, now this person thinks I'm lying. So how do I change that narrative? Because I'm coming across as a liar. So if they are something like this, or if they are similar to me in that sense, where it's like, oh shit, now Virgo thinks I'm lying. So how do I change that? Am I doing something with my face? Like, you know what I mean? So they could be observing themselves through your eyes, which is making their expression not truthful. But that doesn't mean they're lying about what they are talking about. They are trying to control their expression so they don't come across as a liar to you, because that's not what they want you to think, because it's not how it's truly reflecting what they're saying. So this is someone, be careful, because there are manipulators that will use that tactic as well to come across as truthful. That happens as well. So you see, like, observation has a lot of pros and cons. It's not black and white. It's mixed. You have to know a person in order to know if they're lying or not, or if they are observing themselves through their eyes or not, through your eyes or not. So I feel like this person could be getting to the point where they are trying to make you believe them through your perspective. Because telling you the truth through their expression is not good enough for you. Damn. That's interesting. That's an interesting reading. I'm all about body language and micro expressions. I love that shit. And psychology, right? So this is quite interesting, because it's almost like this person's like, oh fuck, Virgo thinks I'm lying. How do I change that? Not because they're actually lying, but because you think they're lying. This person can sense that you are not, that you don't trust them. They sense it. They know it. They know it. They know that you don't trust them. Which is a problem to this person, because they are in love with you. Okay, they are in love with you. It's like they can't even imagine their life without you. What do I need to do in order to make Virgo believe me? That is their goal. That is their goal. They feel like they're losing their grip on you. They feel like you're about to walk out, that you're about to leave. Which can be stressful, especially to a person that is in love with you, Virgo. So I can't understand where they're coming from. They are freaking out. They are freaking out. We especially have the power, the power. We especially have the Tower here. Maybe there's a power struggle. But they are telling you the truth. The truth has been spoken. But this person knows that you don't believe them. It's like, how can I convince you that I'm telling you the truth? Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, the truth does not need to be defended. Or, it will take time sometimes for people to find out the truth. But if you have to go the extra mile in order to convince someone that you're telling the truth, you might as well blow a pierced balloon, because you cannot change a person's perspective into believing the truth. The truth does not need to be defended. I feel like the only thing that is motivating this person to try to convince you that they are telling the truth is because they have feelings for you. So they are freaking out that they might lose you. They don't want to have that happen. And so I understand why they're freaking out and they're trying to convince you. But I feel like this person needs to ground themselves, because the truth does not need to be defended. it will reveal itself to the person sooner or later. You know, time is the only thing that will play a part in the truth being revealed to a person. So, like, I get it, but I also see that this person is being highly motivated by their love for you to convince you that they are telling you the truth, which is not really helping their case, because if you try to tell someone, I'm telling you the truth, does not make them believe you. A person has to find the truth on their own rather than being told of the truth. So, but I do understand their perspective because they are afraid of losing you. I feel like this person is going to get more frustrated and more desperate the more you don't believe them. So, yeah. Okay. It's like, what do I need to do to make you believe me? Do you want me to kill somebody? Do you want me to, I don't know, like it feels the more time passing, more frustration, more desperation for you to believe them, which again does not help their case. It's like, imagine you think of someone as a liar. Anything they say, it's like, it's gonna go over your head because you don't believe them. You have classed them as a liar, okay? So the more they talk, the more you ignore, right? So this person trying to convince you even more they're not lying and they're telling you the truth could be even making you more suspicious or convinced that they are a fucking liar. Which is such a... It's almost like a reverse effect of what they want to accomplish here. But again, Virgo, I do see that this person is telling the truth because energetically you can't hide. If this person was lying to you, I would tell you. I will have no problem telling you, hey, this person is a lying hoe. But I do see energetically that their feelings, they speak the truth, but they don't come across as if they are. Which is like awkward. Right? It's like, imagine someone is saying the truth, but no one is believing them. It's fucked up if you think about it, you know? There's so many people that actually tell the truth and people think they're lying, right? Like sometimes, you know, someone could say, I don't know, like, I killed someone, and everybody will laugh because no one actually believes that this person killed someone. But they have killed someone. So the truth is basically what the other person is perceiving as possible or not. So you could be thinking that whatever this person is saying is not possible. But I see that their energy is truthful. So it's an observation problem. It's not a truth problem. Okay, Virgo? And you have to be careful, especially if you are someone that is into psychology and observation, micro-expressions, and you could be watching people talk about, if a person does this, it means that. If a person does this, it means that. If a person does this, it means that. That's not accurate. That's not accurate. Because when you observe a person, it's a unique experience. Meaning that you have to learn a person's patterns. You have to observe them from, it's almost like you've never seen a sign in your life. You have to observe them in different moods, in different states, for you to know which is true and which isn't. Do you understand? So it's a unique experience when you are trying to figure someone out when it comes to their body expression, micro expressions. Because you can read all the books you want, but when it comes to the experience itself, it has to be a personal, unique experience when you are observing a person. Because sometimes someone will scratch their head when they're nervous, but other times there will be people that scratch their head when they're confused. You have to know a person in order to know what the signs they make, because their brain is kind of trained to behave in a way where certain signs, which they can't control, are to express certain internal states. It's an individual experience. So it's not like textbook. It's not like this is what it means and nothing else. That's when people read people wrong. Confirmation. That's when people read people wrong. Okay? There are people that will blink a lot when they're lying, but there are also people that will blink a lot when they're shy. You have to know the difference. It depends on the person you're dealing with. Right? I do see that this person is genuinely in love with you and they are afraid of losing you. That's all they want. It's like they want to be with you. That's all they want. And they are freaking out that they are not going to get that with you. It's almost like they're trying too hard. Because they can almost anticipate, like they can almost see or predict that a breakup is going to happen, or that you're going to block them or ghost them or never talk to them again. It's almost like they feel the threat of losing you. And maybe it's true. Maybe you are considering not to talk to this person again. And they're freaking out. Okay, well, I've already said what I think about this. Meaning, if you want to see this person for who they truly are, and if you are actually interested in finding out the truth, reflect on your observation that you've made, the assumptions that you've made about this person need reconsideration. Okay? If you want to believe whatever you want to believe, a Virgo, doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what this person says, you're going to choose to believe that they are a liar. The signs that I see here, Pisces, strong Pisces energy, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Ophiuchus, Scorpio. These are signs in their chart or in your chart. We're going to pull you a second message, Virgo. The second message is intended for Virgo extended members, but I'll give you a preview of the energy we're taking there in case you want to join us. All right. Let's see, Virgo. Second message. Ooh, I see someone coming towards you and saying, "Hey, gorgeous, you want to go out with me?" So I see someone asking you out or asking you out on a date. They want to make a move, romantic move. And I do see that they will be smooth with it. I feel like they have been wanting to say this for a while. Meaning that they had their eyes on you for a while. And they're feeling confident to make a move towards you. They see something in you that is very valuable in a person or a partner. So there is a futuristic energy here, where they're seeing, ooh, Virgo could be someone in my life one day. Okay. Yeah, they've been watching you for a while. So they've had their eyes on you for a while, observing you, staying on the outside, watching. I don't feel like this is like stalking. I feel like you both share same places, meaning that you see this person from time to time. Maybe you have mutual friends, because it feels like they see you. But whether this is workplace, community places, where your friends hang out, where their friends hang out. It's something like that, where you both see each other, not them stalking you, but you just happen to be there. So they observe you when you are there. I do feel like this person has been developing a crush on you, or developing somewhat an interest in you, and they have been observing you to see if that interest is valid or if it aligns with what they want. And so far, they like what they see, Virgo. They like it. They like it a lot. You two have a very, you have a lot of things in common. You share similar interest. You share, like, possibly morals, values, same ideas, same concepts, same perspectives. And they like that. They consider that as a good sign. It's like, ooh, yes, I like it. I'm gonna make a move towards you. They feel like there is something between the two of you that is so familiar. Okay, this is more familiar than I thought. So it's on a physical sense, but it's also on a spiritual sense. So they feel like there's something between the two of you that is like a cord pulling you towards each other. They could be seeing you in places they don't even expect to see you. Like they could be going somewhere and then they see you there. Even though it's like at a random place, random time. It's like, hey, small world, you know? So they're kind of seeing that as a sign, or that's, ooh, what's that about? Is this destiny? Is this fate? You know? All right, so we'll see where this energy goes in the extended reading. The extended link is in the description box. I'll see you there.